Today we're talking VFO dashcams.
Recording. One channel started.
And that is what we're talking about. And in particular, we're talking the Viofo A229 Plus, which is a dashcam that's been sent to me by Viofo, along with all these extra little bits.
Viofo haven't paid me, but they did send me the dashcam. Affiliate links are in the description where you can pick up a 5% discount if you like either of these dashcams.
Let's get back in the car so we can talk about this. I forget that the boot closes itself. For a very long while, I have been recommending Viofo dashcams privately, not publicly. And this is the first time that I'm going to do it publicly. The reason why I've been recommending Viofo dashcams is simply because when I first discovered them, I was blown away by the quality of what I was seeing. As some of you know, I do part 3 training, part 2 training, instructor training, and a PDI sent me some footage. And the dashcam that he was using was the A229 Viofo Pro. And I was blown away. A few reasons. Number one, the quality was really good, as I've already said. Number two, it was 3 channel. So he was giving me front, back, and cabin. So I could see everything that was going on in the lesson. And thirdly, the audio that I was hearing through the dashcam was also clear. So it was a perfect tool for what he was delivering me.
And finally, the price. You get a lot of dashcam for the money spent.
And trust me, I'd seen quite a few dashcams prior to that was just useless. I could barely hear anything and it was awful. The quality was awful. About 6 to 8 months ago, I actually sent an email to Viofo to say that I would be interested in doing this effectively, maybe get some sort of discount for the people that I'm recommending it to and so forth. I had no reply. But then, maybe about a month and a half ago, they contacted me and wanted me to review the A229 Plus. I then replied saying, no, I prefer the A229 Pro, I'd rather do that. And they were like, no, we want you to have a look at the A229 Plus. So I said, okay, fine, send it to me. Specs wise, it doesn't quite match up to the A229 Pro. So the A229 Pro is 4K front, 2K back, 1080p cabin, whereas the A229 Plus is 2K front, 2K back. Whereas the A229 Plus is 2K front, 2K back, and 1080p cabin if you choose to use 3 channels. Now, I don't have 3 channels set up in this car. I've only got 1 channel, so I've only got the front footage.
But the footage from this A229 Pro back and cabin should be quite similar, as they're both 2K and 1080p respectively, which is something you would also get with the A229 Plus. Thank you to Ben for sending me the footage of a camera that I'd previously recommended.
But so far, I have been pretty impressed with this little fella here. So does the A229 Plus 2K camera match up, or is it still good enough? That's kind of what we want to find out today.
And from what I can see, they're pretty close. Yes, it is 2K, which is half the resolution of the Pro, but still the clarity's there. And if you want a freeze frame on a number plate, it is clear and easy to read.
Now, they did send me a cabin cam, but I've not installed the cabin cam in this car. I've also got it hardwired. I've had it hardwired into the car simply because it just makes life a lot easier. Now, this car, as you may know, if you watch the channel, is not mine. This is actually my girlfriend's car, and I've put this dash cam in her car, and why not? So she gets a dash cam. I didn't do it myself. Disclaimer, you can get companies to do it for you. If you are savvy enough and are happy to do it yourself, then please do. Now, what they sent me is, as I showed you earlier, is the A229 Plus, which is, in this particular instance, was a cabin cam and the front dash cam. And they also sent me the circular polarizing filter, which I believe comes as an optional extra. I would recommend it because it will cut the glare out from the windscreen so that you get a clearer picture. Get one of those if you are interested in the dash cam itself. They also sent me, which I haven't set up, is the wireless Bluetooth remote. Now, I do believe the A229 Pro, you can actually speak to it, whereas this one you would need a remote. So if you wanted to record something remotely or save a file, you could use this and it will wirelessly connect.
But that explanation doesn't quite do it justice, so we're going to freeze frame this picture just out of shame. The Bluetooth remote allows you to basically go hands-free. You can take snapshots, pictures, if you see something interesting, save a file so it won't get overwritten, and turn on the Wi-Fi without having to touch the dash cam physically. And both the A229 Plus and the A229 Pro both have voice control, numpty, but you can keep pointing that finger a little longer.
By the looks of it, you can just stick it somewhere. It looks like it sticks somewhere, so you could stick that, I don't know, somewhere in your console, wherever you want to put that. Like all dash cams, if there is an accident, it will record whatever has occurred. And they also sent me a memory card, which is very nice. It was 64 gig. If you're going to be recording your lessons, if you're a driving instructor and you want to record your lessons and you're going to be recording for long periods of time, you might want to think about getting a larger memory card than that, but it's certainly enough for her purposes. I want to talk about why a dash cam matters. So if you fit into the group of people that don't have a dash cam, you drive and you don't have a dash cam. I had my windscreen replaced recently, and for a period of time I didn't have the sticky bit, so I couldn't refit the dash cam back into my car at the time. For that 2 days or a day and a half where I didn't have my dash cam, I did feel a bit naked. I didn't have any recorded footage of what was going on. So if something goes wrong, I don't know, somebody tries to scam you, or there's an accident, lo and behold, an accident, or anything else, and you need it recorded, you've got that silent witness in the car the whole time. Strongly recommend you get a dash cam if you don't have one. Does it lower insurance premiums? It's not 100% guarantee that it will lower an insurance premium, but some insurance companies like it, and if you give them that information, it may go in your favor. And likewise, if something goes wrong, it's definitely going to help you with insurance at that point. So what are the particular features of this dash cam? It is a 2K QHD front camera. It also has the Sony Starvis sensors, which means it helps you in low light situations and is good for also maybe reducing motion blur. It also has the Wi-Fi and the GPS parking mode, so if you needed that and you wanted some sort of sentry mode built in, then it will do that for you too. Another great thing is that it's capacitor based and not battery based, so that means I'm not quite sure.
A few moments later.
Could you explain the benefits of having a capacitor-based dashcam rather than a battery-based dashcam?
Sure. Capacitor-based dash cams have several advantages over battery-based ones. They tend to be more durable and reliable, especially in extreme temperatures, since capacitors handle heat and cold better than lithium-ion batteries. They also tend to have a longer lifespan because capacitors don't degrade as quickly. Plus, they charge quickly and can provide just enough power to safely save the last recording when the car turns off. The only downside is that they can't power the dash cam for long periods when the engine is off, but they excel in reliability and longevity.
So there you go, it has a capacitor rather than a battery. Now, the app connecting to the Viofo, a couple of gripes with that. It's good, it's fine, it does the job, it connects. I haven't had any major issues. I've had to sort of press the wireless thing on there, and then I have to reconnect my phone every time I do that. So it's not that the app seamlessly connects directly to the Viofo. Every time I open it, I have to go through a little bit of a faff.
Or you could just purchase the Bluetooth remote, or just talk to it. Oh, the shame.
But every time I've done it, I've managed to get everything I need from the dash cam and then download it straight to my phone. Obviously, the second thing you could do is you could actually just take the whole dash cam. If you're a driving instructor or a PDI and you just want to get all the footage, you could just take the dash cam in with you, take the memory card out and stick that into your laptop, whatever it is you're using to edit. I was also quite impressed with all the different settings that come in with this particular dash cam. So I could adjust saturation, the bit rate. So I've actually put the bit rate. I think the only thing I've changed on this is I put the bit rate to high. I didn't put it to the highest, but I put it to high. But apart from that, it's pretty much factory settings, and what comes out of the box is what you're going to see today.
And ultimately, I have been impressed with this dash cam. It is 2K rather than 4, but you still get high quality images, and so doesn't feel like it's sacrificing on quality. And the fact that you can run it up to 3 channels makes it also very versatile. And an added benefit of the fact that it runs at 2K means you'll have smaller file sizes, faster data transfer, and less storage needed.
Now, when I had it hardwired, I had to buy this separately. So you do need to buy your hardwire kit separately. Do think about that. There are cables in here that you can use if you just want to plug it into the old sort of cigarette lighter port. So you've got all those. Of course, all this bit will seamlessly be cut out. And that was the cabin cam, and this is quite interesting as well. So the cabin cam has infrared sensors. I haven't peeled that off. Has infrared sensors, so that at night time, it is black and white, but you can still see what's going on inside the car.
And thank you to Tommy for sending me this clip, which is from the A229 Pro, but it's still 1080p, the same, basically, cabin cam.
Kind of wish I'd never opened that now. I will also do an audio test, so you're going to hear what it sounds like, so you get an idea of if you want to pick up what you are recording in car, so you get an idea of that. So I don't have the loudest voice, and I always have to boost my microphone. So you tell me, what does my voice sound like coming through the Viofo Dashcam? Is it loud enough? Can you hear me? Now, any of you that have a booming voice, it will pick you up nice and easily, but it's quite a good test just to see how good that microphone is. If you're creating content using the Dashcam, who would benefit from this? So if you're in my industry, a massive benefit if you want to get a Dashcam. If you are a parent teaching a pupil and you want to sort of play back something that's occurred, then obviously that's also a great thing to have in your vehicle. If you're just a general driver, you should have a Dashcam these days. I would strongly recommend you go out and buy a Dashcam. So if you're interested in purchasing one of these Dashcams, I'll put a link in the description. It is an affiliate link, so if you do use the links, then obviously it will benefit the channel, but there should also be a 5% discount connected to that purchase. If you're a PDI watching this and you want me to review some footage, I would strongly recommend going out and purchasing one of these Dashcams because they don't necessarily break the bank, but the quality level is high. Let me know in the comments if you have a Dashcam, if you're happy with it, which Dashcam you use, if you've ever had any accidents, and if it's helped you out, then let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear it. But if you get any value from this video, hit that like button, subscribe if you like more content, and I will see you in the next one. And yeah, get Will out.